here with my friend Lynne today, who did the ChiroThin program back in September and October and through some of the holidays. She had tremendous success, and Lynne was just hoping you could share your story with us. Maybe just start with why you decided to do the program in the first place.
Well, I had a friend that did the program, and she told me about it, and I was skeptical at first because I'm not good about sticking to anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started seeing the results from her and talking to her, and so I decided to invest in myself. I was very unhappy with my body and my eating habits, and I just had seen changes in my body since, since I've, going through menopause or premenopause.
Yes.
And so I decided to do it, and came and met with Stacy, and just decided I would invest in myself.
Yeah, love that. That in itself says a lot, to take the time to, because I've known Lynne a long time, I know who she is. She's really focused on taking care of other people. But here was her opportunity to say, it's my turn. I need to do something to feel healthier, feel better. What did you start to notice in the beginning stages of the program? Was there any physical changes you noticed pretty soon?
The changes were very fast, so which was exciting. And I started drinking more water, and I think I told you I felt like I was very inflamed. I felt like I just was noticing some changes, in my stomach, and that I just wasn't happy with, and that really started shedding right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, a lot of changes. I actually started feeling like I had more energy.
Mm-hmm.
I started noticing the flavors of food more, and the cravings for sugar and things that I'd eaten in the past went away pretty quickly. So
that's a big one. So what you're really saying is that one of the things from the program, we always talk about the weight loss part, but really there was a detox part that needed to happen for you. So you're detoxing, you're balancing, cravings, you're getting sort of the sugar out of your diet. And then I love that you said you started tasting food again. Because we are in sort of a habit in our standard American diet to eat sort of the same things. We love our salt and our sweet.
yeah.
And so how did the dynamic work amongst your family? Did you have good support there, and what did that look like?
Well, in the beginning, I didn't really share all the details with my family because I'm like, this is my journey. I don't want anybody judging me. Not that they would, but I have a husband and a daughter at home who's, I'm still making her breakfast, making her lunch, making them dinner. And so I just tried to time it so I would eat my lunch, or I didn't miss the breakfast because I would have my water and my coffee. And anyway, so I started making them, I would eat and I would make sure I was full, and then make their dinner.
Smart.
But it was interesting because as time started evolving, they started saying, "What are you eating?" And asking me questions about what I was doing. And so I noticed that even today, my husband said, "Oh, I'm eating a variety of fruits and vegetables," because my husband is someone who eats the same thing every day. So, and then when I was making my turkey and vegetables, and they're like, "That smells really good," so they started eating what I was eating. And so my whole family dynamics of what everybody's eating, we're kind of all on board with the program.
Yes.
And so I'm thrilled about that because we're all eating healthier, we're all drinking more water. So I think that's been like an unexpected result that it's been really great for all of us.
I love
and they
that.
were just so supportive and seeing my results and on board, and so that's been great.
And I love that you addressed that, because I think a lot of people feel like they almost have to cook their own separate meal from their family. Yes, there's some things you're not able to have, your family can have if they're still eating whatever they want. But what you're saying is you're not living a completely different life with them and being frustrated. So I want people to hear that, because this program isn't this, there's no shakes and protein bars, and we're not selling food. We're teaching from day one about whole, real food. So just in terms of what you've learned in terms of eating, what were some things that stood out for you?
Well, when you say that's one of the things I love about the program, because I'm not really a bar person, and so there's so many resources, like coming to Stacy. Many times I called you or asked you and got ideas. There's the ChiroThin recipes, which I would flip through there and kind of make some of my own. And then I also went on the website and I went on blogs and found out what people were doing. And for me, I really like a variety of food. So I, sometimes I would have chicken. Sometimes I would have, I'm big on turkey. So I did, turkey with, my favorite was turkey with different vegetables. And then with my family, might have a little, flat out of bread with it, where I would just eat it over lettuce. And I just found I was very satisfied with
Yeah.
what I was eating and what I had learned through the program. So
So you
I
weren't
know
hungry.
I wasn't hungry,
Okay.
and I know that will carry on throughout my life. And even
Mhm.
I've gone traveling. I went on a vacation. I went through Thanksgiving, and I just, modified a little bit. Even my Thanksgiving plate, no one even noticed.
Yes.
And throughout traveling, I just could make better choices. But even when I, wasn't exactly on the program, I came back and got right on it. And even, I was traveling for a week and gained less than a pound. So
That's significant.
yes.
And really what you're saying, you're talking about the lifestyle. So this is a framework you're taking into the rest of your life. You're not dependent on me or our program or anything. You have the tools you need to go into your world and live it and feel healthy. And if you have a fun day or a fun week on vacation, you'll burn that right off.
Right. Like in the past, if I would go on vacation and gain 5 pounds, I would have been upset and just kind of gone in denial and not stepped on the scale. Well, that was another thing for me, is stepping on the scale, and actually acknowledging. Now for me, it's very helpful to step on the scale every day or every other day. So that way, when I know I've gained a pound, I can get back on and just be better. It is a lifestyle that I feel like if I could do it, anybody can do it. I really do. I'm thrilled, and I would recommend the program to anyone and everyone.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for your time. I'm super happy for you. Lynne, not only did she lose over 20 pounds, she dropped 20 years on her metabolic age, which just means she's burning more efficiently. She dropped almost 8% body fat. I mean, really big changes in her body. So great job, honey.
Thank you,
you.
Stacey.